Hello guys, how are you doing? Ezio here. In this video, I want to talk about the second part of the Sacred Sakura cleansing quest. This is the continuation of the quest that took part in Konda village. So, if you go to this location, you'll find that there is an electroculus that is behind the grill. And this grill can be opened by a key. And this key is the key that you actually find in the luxurious chest room in the previous quest in Konda village, the rust-worn key. So you can use the rust-worn key here to open the grill. And then you take the electroculus. And don't forget, every time you take the electroculus, you have to mark on the map. Okay, then we head on deeper inside. And you will notice that there's a quest update that asks you to carry out the investigation. And there is something here for you to purify, but we need the ward. So let's go and find the ward at the quest location that is indicated on the map. Okay, basically what we do here, we have to talk to this mysterious ghost shadow, yeah. And there are a few locations, a total of 6 locations. This is the first location, mysterious shadow. And then the mysterious shadow will disappear. And then you will find again down here as you go up the steps. You talk to it, then it will disappear. This is the second location. If you come to this part, you will notice that there are 3 fox statues, and basically we need to talk to all of the ghosts and get the 3 ghosts to come here, but at this point I don't know. So as I talked to it, the ghost disappeared and went back to the first location. Now, nearby there is a main temple building. You can find electroculus here, and you can also find a ghost. So this ghost, you can talk to it, and then it will disappear again to the next location. This is the third location. If you have keen eyes, you can see at this point the ghost's next location. But at this point, I am still unaware, and I didn't realize that. So, do you think you can see the ghost's next location? Slightly to the right of the 3 fox statue spot, you can also find another ghost here. And down here, you can also find the main fox statue, where the ward is contained within. So we talk to it. This quest is rich in lore, so I suggest that you read the dialogue and you don't skip it. Basically, if you don't like lores, you can just skip it until you find this part, where it will tell you that the ward has been sealed within by sacred words. So we will need to find out what these sacred words are. As you continue dialogue, there is more story to it. But if you don't like lore, you can directly skip to this part where it tells you that you have to find the 3 Shikigami and you have to gather them in one place. Yes, so this is referring to the mysterious shadow that we need to gather at the 3 fox statues. So up to this point, we have found 4 locations. The first one is on the steps where you enter this area. The second one, as you go up that steps. The third one is in front of the main temple building, and the fourth is actually in front of this main fox statue. So let's go to the 5th location. And the 5th location, you can actually find it at the main temple building, but it is on the roof of the main temple building. For the 6th location, you can glide from this main temple building and you just go straight, and you can see that there is a ghost hiding behind the tree. This is the final location. Now they are all gathered and they give you 3 exquisite chests. Loot all of the chests and then you proceed to investigate the light in the middle. After Paimon dialogue, we come to this wall of words. This is actually the history behind the sacred Sakura cleansing. Basically, it is telling us that previously there was a great disaster and the land is defiled, and therefore branches of the sacred Sakura tree was broken and then transplanted all over Inazuma, yeah, to combat this defilement. And that is why we require to do a cleansing. It has two parts: the minor cleansing that has to be done separately over 5 locations, and after that, continue with the major cleansing. And this has to be done like 60 years once to eradicate the filth from the land. After that, the quest tells us to go to the Grand Narukami Shrine, and then we talk to this Inagi Hotomi. And after much dialogue, Inagi Hotomi then tells us to look for this Earth Kitsune in the form of small fox statues. And then we will look at these small fox statues through the memento lens that we have gotten. And then we will find clues on the sacred words that are being used to seal the word. And then we can retrieve the word. The small fox statues look like this, and it needs to be glowing. This small fox statue isn't glowing, so we cannot interact. That one is glowing, yeah, so we can interact. And then it will pop up some kind of a dialogue. Although not all of the statue is useful to the quest progression, but it contains lore. So if you are highly interested in the lore, you can look for all of these kitsune, glowing kitsune statues to actually find the story behind it. The first part of the sacred word is actually found in the first location of the mystery shadow. Okay. So the first part is highlighted in blue in the name of Narukami's envoy. And then we will proceed to the second location. And the second location is located in the main temple building. Among the fox statues, you can see there is one small glowing fox statue. Okay, and this is the second part, end of the Hakushin bloodline. This is the second part of the sacred words. The third location is actually to the right of this main fox statue. And as you go down, you can find the little fox statue sitting on top of a stone. And this is the third part of the sacred words. And so the full sacred words read as, in the name of the Narukami's envoy and of Hakushin bloodline, bring forth the fried tofu. So that is the password to actually unseal the word. And then from here, we just go to the main fox statue. After we obtain the word, we go back to the cavern and then we use the word to purify. Okay. And then from here, it is the same as in the Konda village. We have to solve this puzzle. And when we look at the glowing dots, as you can see, the south one is referring to the first one. So the light will go from here to the center one, which will be number 2, and then to the top, to the left, and to the right is number 3. Yeah? So everything is number 3. So 1, 2, and 3. three trees, the one at the center being number 2. Again, you will have to defeat the Ochimusha. And after we defeat him, Kazari will come and we will have a long dialogue again. So if you're really interested in the lore, I suggest you don't skip it. But basically, she comes to instruct us that there are 3 other places that we have to go to perform the cleansing. She will also cook for us some kind of a peculiar dish, and this will have something to do with the cleansing over at Chinju Forest. And if you're interested more in this peculiar dish that she has cooked, make sure to read through all of the dialogue. So we bid farewell to Kazari for now, and after we have done all of the cleansing at the next 3 locations, we will meet her again at the cavern beneath the well at the Konda village. So for the next part of the quest, we are given these 3 locations: Chinju Forest, Araomi, and below the tidal flats outside the Kamisato estate. If you try to track, there is no tracking mark, because we are supposed to find by ourselves, and that we are only given the general locations. I will continue the next part in the subsequent videos. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and if you found that this video is useful and enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subs to help the channel to grow. See you in the next video. Goodbye.